Hello, I95 gamers. It's time for some Spectate the Pros today. I know it says Antonio's character today, but he's hard to play. We're gonna do some Spectate the Pros on the AXIZ server. I'm hoping that we can maybe find a Lanternist out there. Now, Lanternist seems to be very, very good. General consensus that Lanternist is kind of broken, so she's probably gonna be banned, like perma-banned, almost all the time. But I'm kind of hoping we at least find maybe one today. We're on the hunt for a Lanternist. But if not, we're just going to see what AXIZ server is cooking up right now. So let's go take a look at the current rankings. Okay, here we are at the current rankings. I know a lot of the ZETA members are actually pretty high up here. Yeah, here's Kazuneko, the GOAT. Kazuneko, nearly 60% win rate. Can we see his badges? Oh my goodness, he's cooking with all the harassers. Sheesh. That is ridiculous, dude. Yeah, the first mechanic... I think what's funny enough, on NAEU, I think the first mechanic is also the very first server on the server as well, which is kind of crazy to think about. Look at all those badges. Oh my goodness. They are going crazy with everything. And we do have a Lanternist up here as well. Only 15th Lanternist, probably because she's banned so much. But you know, there's probably a lot of hunters that are probably letting her go through to try to practice against her. Who can really say? And then we have the first escapologist, oh my gosh, 5 S badges at once. Oh my gosh. Yo, these guys are absolutely cooking. Pretty high win rates as well. We got an AXIZ survivor here as well. Rocking 5 S badges as well. Oh my gosh. Second, third. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Takakou. Yeah, Takakou cooking, bro. As for the hunters, let's see what else we have here. Is this our gamekeeper buddy? I don't know if this is the gamekeeper. I think it is. I think this is the first gamekeeper. It's kind of hard to see here. The hunters usually like hiding their badges, which is kind of funny. First Hullabaloo out here. Okay. Yeah, first Hullabaloo is definitely cooking. I don't think Hullabaloo's banned as much on AXIZ server as well at top level. I think they're like banning Peddler instead, which is interesting. Not entirely sure why. Yeah, we see Ivy, Opera, Hulla, so this person only really plays meta, despite them having Hellumbra there. And the first Lizard with 88% win rate, and they only play Lizard? Oh my gosh, they literally only play Lizard, and they have the 88% win rate. That's actually impressive. That is genuinely impressive. 88% win rate with Lizard. Like, just solo Lizard. Wow, that is crazy. Alright. Yeah, seems like the top hunters and survivors are performing really, really well with their win rates and badges this season. So let's go take a look at some games now. Now, speaking of the granny, here she is. Now, it's interesting. For some reason on the AXIZ server, I'm so used to people always showing their builds, but now no one's showing their build this time, which is crazy, except for the hunter. It's usually the opposite, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, this is the S1 Hullabaloo playing Peddler on Hospital. Seems like Peddler isn't so bad on Hospital, as from what I've been seeing. She did get a 4K in tournament on Hospital the other day when she actually needed a 4K, which is impressive. Now, don't get me wrong, it probably should have gotten a draw because servers got greedy, but still impressive nonetheless. So we got a Lucky Guy, Archer, Mercenary, and Aeroplanist on the team here. Chasing down the Lucky Guy first. Let's see how this goes. I kind of want to see from the Granny's perspective here. Let's just see how things go. Probably going to get some chips here. Oh, okay, we're going to use a ball all the way over here. Is that worth it, taking a basic over the chip? I don't know. I do not know. I guess he does get to ruins with veteran speed bonus. That's really, really good. We're gonna open up a wall here. There we go. Yeah, this is a little tricky. He should be able to force blink without too much trouble here. He's gonna ball all the way over here. Door open again. Up. Nice flywheel. Okay, does he make... He maybe could have made it to the pallet with the rest of the football. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. It would have looked a little awkward. But, I mean, that's a pretty good kite. He just didn't force the warp. But with Cypher's 80, 80, and 55, that is not bad at all. The Mercenary does have Wanted Order, which is a little annoying for him. That's how it looks like the Aeroplanist will be rescuing first. Let's see here. Will he use the hover? Yes, he will. Beautiful hover from the Aeroplanist here. Let's see how he tries to get this rescue. Ooh, there's some chips, though. Hold on. Does she have more? Oh, she has more chips. Okay. I feel like she maybe could have threatened that a little bit longer. We're going to Vine the Lucky Guy. Lucky Guy has nothing. Ooh, good attempt from the Archer. Good attempt. I like the idea. That was a good idea. Wait. Is that to block the Archer from coming in? No way. Wait, does it actually block her? No, it doesn't. Okay. Wait, is it still there? Oh, it is okay. I think that was what the Peddler was trying to do, trying to block the entryway so that the archer couldn't get in, which is kind of interesting to think about. But that is also basement. That is basement, and they're probably selling this. Mercenary might come in, but this is likely going to be a sell. Let's see. Archer is feeding Tinnitus upstairs. Yeah, they're selling. They're selling. Okay. Yeah, Lucky Guy has no rebound. Their ciphers aren't enough. They're just going to play it safe and sell. And then next chase is likely going to be Aeroplanist or Mercenary. What needs to happen right now, Aeroplanist needs to get off his cipher. Yeah, he got off his cipher. Very smart. So fun fact, when you guys are injured and you know that the hunter has trait, do not decode. Listen to me again, do not decode. It is not the correct idea. If you are full items and you are uninjured, you can decode. But when a hunter has teleport or like warp, or if you know if they haven't used trait at all, get off your cipher. Because if they TP to you and you are injured and you don't have that many items, you're probably gonna die very fast, and it might throw the game. So always be aware of that. Always be aware of that. Especially after right when the first person dies. Specifically, this is after first death. Let's see if Mercenary can dodge this vine. Looks like that's gonna be a no. We're gonna get some chips and a hit to follow up there. Very good from the Peddler. I don't know if this is a win. This is definitely a draw. He's gonna have to use a pad here. Good pad. Oh, what the heck? All right, that looks weird. I don't know why she's chasing the Mercenary here. I guess that cipher did have a good amount of progress. There's the TP, and that's the Aeroplanist. And now he's probably gonna die very fast. Let's see here. Open that up. He should be able to get some chips here. Ooh. All right, chips. Or just go for a hit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go for the speed boost here, just to boost him all the way over to the Mercenary cipher, which is very, very smart, making sure to chair on a cipher here. Now, I don't know if this is a win. This is likely a win for the Peddler, actually, because she chaired on the cipher. Chairing on the cipher is super, super good. She's gonna suck it up, grab some gems here. Mercenary is running away towards statue, which that cipher should be at 60? No, that's the 28% cipher, right? Yeah, that's the 28% cipher. Okay. So she's going to let that cipher go. It is Mercenary, so it's only +5 right now, unless he has any decoding buffs. He does. Okay, it was touched by Aeroplanist, so he has what? What is he? He's -25. It's 5%, so I would say 11%. It's 13% faster with accelerated decoding there. Archer is coming in. There's the vine. Ooh, what a vine from the Peddler, actually. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. And she's going to try to go for a vine, or a gems here. Let's see. Ooh. The chair is invisible. That's kind of funny. Oh. Okay, if she hit that gem, it was over. Ooh. Her swing is so fast. Oh my gosh. Beautiful rescue from the Archer, and a big shot right here. Shot. What the? What? Yo, Peddler's hitbox is so garbage. What is that? And, yo, peep that. Look at that, bro. Look at that. At the worst time. Oh, at the worst time. Okay, Archer's out of items. She dies here. All right, the Peddler has TP. Aeroplanist has a jetpack. Mercenary's here. Somebody needs to wait mid. It's going to be the Aeroplanist, yeah. Because the thing is, if she TPs to the Mercenary, Aeroplanist needs to be able to rescue. You have to pressure save when TP is ready at endgame. Do not just go to the gate willy-nilly, otherwise you're going to lose that game. So she's going to pick up Tinnitus here from the Aeroplanist, which means she's not going to TP to the gate, which means that now Aeroplanist has to kite, or Mercenary can go back and pressure save. Yeah, now that she's on the Aeroplanist, Mercenary has to pressure the save, which means she's going to go back, which lets Aeroplanist get closer to the gate. And now she's going to go find the Mercenary, which she's able to dodge. And now she's going to have to go for a last-ditch effort TP here. Yup, exactly. But Aeroplanist is able to make it out. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, so close. It's going to be a draw. Okay, that was close. That was really good game sense from the entire team, though. They played it exactly as I thought. Now, this is going to be an interesting one, because I know I've had a lot of questions of people asking about Percy in rank, but now we're watching AXIZ Takakou. I love that they have the little Wavecoon pet as well. Literally AXIZ rocking their own pet. But yeah, chasing the mechanic here. This is not S1 mechanic, but it is a pro player. This is a tourney player, so we'll have to see how this goes. Because a lot of people are asking, oh, what do you think about Percy in rank? Do you think Percy in rank is good? Do you think Percy in tournament can be good after buffs? I don't really know. There's the bot. Okay. Now, the thing is, he's going to be able to catch up with a single dash here. That's the thing. Oh. All right. He's at 49 energy. Now he's at 59. Nice sidestep from this mechanic here. Kite's pretty good so far for a mechanic. Let's see here. All right, we're just going to take that hit. TP is ready on our Percy. He's detention confined as well. Gonna go for a dash right here. That's his last dash. Oh, that should be a hit. No? Okay, we have a potential body blocker flywheel chance from the mechanic. Let's see here. Flywheel. Hits the bot. Beautiful. Percy gonna slash through that. And then he's gonna have to mind game that. Beautiful. Drop the pallet. Oh, what the? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That looks really fast. Maybe that's just 10 MS diff. That looked like knee-jerk, bro. That mechanic was so fast. She vaulted the pallet to try to, like, juke him out. That was interesting. Okay, that was nearly a 3-cipher kite from the mechanic versus Percy, though. So that was really, really good kite. Took 4 hits to down her. Let's see here. Ooh, okay, Percy, I see you. I see you, Percy. He's going for all these big jumps. Not going to get it quite. This airplane just keeps looping and looping and looping. Oh, he got stuck. Oh, he's out in the. He's gonna try to use Tram to his advantage. He's gonna take a hit and then use Tram to kind of block his way a little bit, I guess. So Percy can't insta dash. I guess now he kind of can. But now he's gonna maybe. He's still going after the airplanist. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That is quite surprising. Okay, jetpack again. Jetpack again. Jetpack again. Yeah, this is a really good spot to kite Percy, it looks like, with Aeroplanist. Ooh. Careful now. Careful now. Yeah, that should be a down. Yep. That should be a down. Aeroplanist drops pallets too slowly, so he can't really make that that pallet drop in time, that's for sure. Okay, now into the Mercenary. Oh, he lost his energy, though. Slash to that pallet. Oh, Percy. Yeah, not quite. They're looping him too hard, bro. They are just looping him too hard. Oh, you know what happened earlier, probably? The mechanic wasn't that fast. It was probably I just realized there's a postman on the team. She probably had a broken Windows letter. No wonder. All right, that's a hit onto the Merc. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that was 10 MS diff. She actually did have knee jerk. That's why she went for the pallet vault in the first place. I think that's what it was. Ah, I didn't even realize there was a postman on the team. I was too busy looking at this gosh darn Percy. I see, I see. I'm telling you, there's already going to be a comment about somebody telling me that there was a letter now. Somebody who already wrote it without seeing this point. And then I guarantee you, they're not gonna delete it. It's crazy, bro. The amount of people telling me, oh, you missed this thing, and then I like realize what it was like 2 minutes later, and then they still post the comment. It's just kind of funny. Anyway, ciphers are still looking pretty good here. We have Watson on the mechanic. Postman is here. He's being a little sneaky, cheeky, sneaky. Really? That worked? Oh, and Percy's like, oh dang, I just fell for it. He knows he was up there. Percy's like, oh dang it, bro. That's crazy. If that's me, bro, I'm jumping out that window. Actually, probably not, because I probably feel like I get terror shock. He risked it all on hiding there, though, and it worked out. That's the kind of thing. That's like, that never works against NAU hunters, bro. Whenever I hide there, it never works against them. I swear that only works against, like, Asia server hunters. Because I watch Asia server players, like, hide in, like, very obvious spots, and it's like, I replicate that, and I get found immediately on NAU. It's crazy. But yeah, now Aeroplan is taking kite here. Once again, he does have hover. Okay, interesting. The dog? The dog? Bro, we're trying to dog Percy? No way. Okay, we see double decoding happening over here. He's gonna have to go for the cipher. I feel like at best Percy draws this. Oh, Percy? He's going back? Oh. The ciphers are all like right here. That's gonna be a hit onto the postman. We're pushing that cipher. It is super decoded debuff because of Mercenary mechanic. Nice file from the postman. He's gonna go down. They're gonna pop here. Yup. Okay, so postman will die if he goes down here. I'm pretty sure because he's already been down once. What the? Oh, he's scared of dog. Wait, he doesn't have the energy. Dog him! Pallet stun him. Okay, he just wants to loop. Now we'll dog the Percy. Okay. I'm Percy. That's what he sounds like, bro. Merc could actually body block this postman out. They might be able to get a 4. Mechanic. That was full reaction, bro. That was full reaction from Takakou. That was beautiful. Full 100% reaction. Hit the mercenary. He's gonna actually greed it out. He can't. Okay. Bro, can I pull up the Skyfall no greedy image, bro? Like, come on now. That's definitely a no greedy moment right there. Does mechanic number dungeon? She does. She should be able to get it here without too much trouble. This should be a 3. Unless per CTP, no, this should be a 3. I don't think he gets mechanic and yeah, he doesn't get mechanic. That's gonna be a 3. Okay. Percy with a loss. Unfortunate for the Percy. This is a lot of interesting players here. So we have Shinami from Team ZETA. We have DFM Riz playing the Bald Bro. We have Gengenki with the Lucky Guy, and then we have the first survivor on the server playing Enchantress up against a Feaster, which is quite interesting. Looks like he is going to be chasing down the Lucky Guy here first. But he did get spotted at the pallet, seems. Yeah, okay. And didn't drop it. That's interesting. Why did he not drop it? He has an elbow pad here. Let's see. We'll vault that. We do have 1 tentacle now. Okay. Now we drop it. All right. Just to continue this loop here. My name is Feaster. I break at the pallet. Very, very slow. That's like no pallet breaking at all. Yeah. Oh, that's so slow. Yeah. So he's got what? Anti-harass. And look at that. Oh, the red light failed. Yeah, it failed. That's really smart from this Lucky Guy here. That would have got me, I'm telling you, bro. But this Feaster's going to try to cut him off for a second time. And it's going to work this time. Oh my gosh, it's going to work this time. Dang, that was really smart. Now we have to go to these pallets over here. Okay, he dodges that. Flywheel, beautiful. Okay. And this is a warp Feaster. This is not a blink Feaster. He's going to take a basic here. I agree with this. Is basement here? Basement is not here. That's really good. There's the warp. Lucky Guy should be dead. Let's see here. He just needs to force basic, I think. Force basic. Okay, he did not do that. That's fine. Maybe he... Actually, I don't know. That was weird. That's a pretty good kite, though. That's quite a good kite, I would say, overall. Now let's see how Baldbro gets this rescue. He's going to have a tentacle set up immediately. He's going to move his chair over here to make things a little easier. That actually is... I actually kind of want to play Baldbro soon, but I feel like Baldbro's so good. Like, after his buff. Before his buff, he's, like, mid. But, like, after buff, he's, like... Seems pretty good. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Think. Look at that, bro. Oh, my gosh. You just eat the hit for free. That was a really good rescue from the Baldbro. Lucky Guy should, again, be dead here. He's going to circle the tentacle a little bit, but he mind games it. Yeah, okay. That's 2 tentacles wasted from this Feaster. Now we can go to this. He has to circle and pray. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, that's the mind game when it comes to circling the tentacle. You can try to circle the tentacle to avoid it, but a lot of Feasters know that you're going to circle it, which means if you're circling a tentacle, you're losing distance on him. So it's like, it's kind of a 50-50. If it's behind a window or a pallet, he's probably going to throw it, but if it's like up against a pallet that's open, there's like a 1/3 chance. Because you can either predict the Feaster will walk through thinking that he's going to, circle it and pallet stun him. You could drop the pallet and die to the tentacle, or you could circle on the tentacle and he respects the pallet. So it's like, there's a lot of mind games happening there. Meteor will come in for the next rescue here. Shinami from Team ZETA will likely not fail a rescue against a Feaster, right? Surely not. Surely not now, right? Waits out the Wind Blasts. Damage this rescue from this Meteorologist. Oh my goodness. We may even potentially see, yep, the Enchantress is pinging follow me. We may actually see some harassment from the Enchantress, which should be enough. And the Lucky Guy, thankfully, is listening to her. Tide Turner is going to run out very, very soon. There we go. The Enchantress is here. Let's see it. Okay. Hits the Enchantress. Downs the Enchantress, but guess what? The Cyphers are prime. He's gonna pallet stun, and there's the pop. Boom, that's all it takes, bro. That is all it takes. One little itty-bitty stun from the Enchantress. Oh my goodness. And you know what the funniest thing is? If this was pre-buffed Enchantress, this is a tie. Because they buffed Enchantress, that was... this is now a win for the survivors. Isn't that crazy? That is how crazy one little itty-bitty stun can change the entire game. I'm telling you, dude. I am telling you. Blink, TP. He's gonna TP. He's risking it all. Okay, he's risking it all. But the Baldbro smoke! The bald bro smoke. Oh no. Drop the pallet, get back inside your smoke. This side, the gate's he doesn't want to go back inside because he knows the gate, but the feaster can hear it. So now he's going to chase Shinami. Shinami does have free run blast ready. Let's see this free run blast. Even though you're not free run, this is just Wendy blast. Not quite. Not quite. We are vaulting back and forth like crazy. Gates are being opened. This could potentially be a 4. Look at that ping! 11 MS! Oh my goodness. I'm just so wee bit jealous. Okay, there's one tentacle. The lucky guy got a gun! Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Caca for the speed boost! Okay. He has no tentacles! He has no tentacles! Okay, Baldbro body blocks the tentacle. Oh no, it's a 4. It's a 4, and the lucky guy... No, lucky guy! Oh! Bro, that was a 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, thankfully the feaster didn't get 4 escaped. Now look at this. This is the S1 Bloody Queen on the AXIZ server here. Quite curious to see how she's going to perform in today's meta. We've got another lucky guy here rocking the rat skin with a flywheel build with some audience effect for some compensation there. We have a Tide Meteor, which is quite common. Here we have Flywheel Antiquarian. Pretty standard build. Then we have Mercenary. But who is she chasing here? It's going to be the Wendy. Looks like we will be able to kite out the first mirror here. Let's see. Yeah, this should be... Yeah, that's one mirror kited. Okay, so one mirror kited is already really, really rough for this BQ. The chance of her winning is now very, very small. If you miss 2 mirrors, she can only draw. The next mirror has to be a hit. It has to be a hit. And this is a Tide Meteor too, so that means like it needs to happen. Okay, good, good. That's a hit. That's really, really good. She's gonna go to the 2-story area next, which is fine. The only question is, can she delay the blink while also dodging another mirror for this Wendy? We don't know. But as for the BQ, she needs this hit. She absolutely needs this hit. She sees the mercenary down there. Oh, that was really good. Okay, that was really, really good. Oh, she's scared of the mercenary. She's scared that the mercenary might be there, so she won't go basement. Even though he's not even close to being there, she has to respect it. Okay, can she bait the flywheel off on the Antiquarian at least? Nah, she's up against the wall. Unfortunate. Cannot get that. But she's gonna still at least, you know, make sure she doesn't decode for a solid 10 seconds or so. Buys herself a little bit of time. So that drop down hit really, really saved her actually, because now she didn't have to waste a mirror nor a blink. So that first mirror miss really doesn't even matter anymore. We'll just get a quick, easy hit onto this mercenary. Noticing that it's probably really hard as a BQ to Terror Shock. Blink here. Now we'll go for a mirror. Okay, good mirror, good mirror. Okay, she can win. She can win. It's likely a draw, but she can win because she still has trait. And she can make sure this Wendy does not rebound like at all on her next rescue. Ideally, next rescue should be Lucky Guy since he has a perfume. But it could be Antiquarian as well. It looks like it's going to be this Antique Dealer. Does have Wanted Order. That's a little unfortunate for this Anti, but let's see here. Are we going to try to cut her off with the mirror? Yes, we are. Let's see the flywheel. Beautiful flower from the Anti. And we're going to try to delay this rescue. Oh, dear. Nice. Oh, wait. Whoa. Why? Wait, why? Why would you... The full presence mirror, right? Oh, that's why. Oh, that was so smart. I completely forgot. Wait, that was so smart. Oh my gosh, that was so smart. That was incredibly, incredibly smart. Oh my gosh. I was like, why did she blink the Antiquarian? And then I remembered, when she gets the full presence, her mirror cooldown resets. So even though her mirror was on cooldown, that's the one time BQ can like spam 2 mirrors back to back, is if she gets full presence with a basic hit. So this is very common when you see like nostalgic BQ, she'll like double down hit the rescuer. And then like she may have just used like a mirror hit to hit them in earlier, right? And then when it goes into cooldown, it completely resets thanks to full presence. And now she can win. Now this is likely a 4 kill. Okay, Lucky Guy gets the drop down hit prevention here, but cannot rescue before half in return. So it's a bit of a 50-50. There's the mirror. Ooh, that was a weird sounding hit, huh? Very weird sounding hit. There's the mirror to put them in a pincer situation again. We're gonna hit this Lucky Guy. Anti's gonna need to sneak on out of here. Ooh, that was close. That was also close. Yo, this spinning. Oh. The anti-maneuverability. She's so quick, dude. I swear that 5% is saving her life so much. Ooh. Okay. Good mind games from this anti. Just look at her constantly like freezing. Look at that. Bro, this anti's so good. Oh my gosh. All right, again. That's, oh my gosh, again? It shouldn't, it's not enough though. Yeah, it's not enough. BQ mirror lasts too long, bro. Too long. But that was a good containment. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. It shouldn't be enough. Mercenary's already elbow padding in, on the way here. Lucky guys need to get out of here, but yeah, he's elbow padding. Right, I forgot Anti was after half. He's elbow padding to something. I don't know what he's elbow padding to, just the ciphers, I suppose. But yeah, after that stuffed rescue, that was the game. That was a really good stuff from that BQ though. Using the blink to stuff the Anti. There's not much the Anti really could have done about that either. Because with the blink plus mirror, it's really difficult to do anything about. Especially with Wanted Aura. Like, that Anti had 3 things to deal with. Mirror with Wanted, plus blink, plus mirror again. Like, that's a lot to deal with when you don't have, like, a huge speed boost. That is a lot to deal with. So I don't blame her for getting stuff. That was actually really hard. But yeah, wonderful job on this BQ. Really wonderful job. Next up, we have the S3 Archer. I just want to see some Archer gameplay because she's not really played as much as I wanted her. I want her to be played more because I think she's really cool. But up against this familiar feaster, we have Shinami back in the first Survivor back as well, playing Lucky Guy this time. We've got Flywheel on the Lucky, Tide on the Meteor, quite common. Flywheel on this Archer, and then Officer with Tide as well. And where's Mr. Feast going? Let's see. He's chasing Soda, it looks like here. Soda grabs a football here, looks like. So another Feaster versus Lucky Guy matchup, huh? It seems to be the case here. We're going to do a little bit of red light with our Tentacle. Just going to wait safely at that pallet, though. Very smart from Soda here. Notices that there is no confined space. We're just going to vault this without too much trouble. Here's the Patroller. Okay, let's see how this deals with the Patroller. Nice bait. Nice. The longer you can delay this, the better. He is going to get caught by the Patroller. Okay. But that still took a long time for him to land the Patroller, just in general. But the entire time Feaster was... Oh, look at that distance! Look at that! He's like, just get me as much distance away from this Feaster as possible. He should be able to flywheel the last bite here. Let's see. Flywheel. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And here's the Archer for support. Okay. Absolutely beautiful work. We do stun the Feaster. He does have... Laceration, 70%. Let's see here. Ooh, is it enough? Oh, it's enough! It's enough! And he, dude, it's enough! He canceled his own attack recovery, bro. And by the way, guys, I know there's been a few people in my comments telling me, you can't cancel attack recovery with Archer stun. Yes, you can. He just did it. He quite literally just did it. Look at her items. She only used 1 arrow. He did it, bro. You can cancel your own attack recovery with Archer Laceration. Yes, you can. It is possible. It's a little tricky to do, but it is possible. Oh my goodness, dude. That was crazy. That was crazy. There have been times as well that I've been so mad where I've quite literally been hit while the number on the hunter said 100, and then the stun triggers after their attack recovery. Oh my gosh, dude. I was so mad when I saw that. Because I'm like, I vault a pallet and their freaking laceration is 100, but the stun doesn't actually go off. Lucky Guy's gonna brute force the chest here. This is really smart, actually, just to grab an item here. Let's see here. He should be able to get it too. He gets it. He gets it just in time. This is the power of Lucky Guy, dude. I'm telling you. Archer's here. Good flywheel into the crossbow. Let's see. Ooh, it's 70. There we go. Beautiful. And elbow pad. Look at that, bro. Lucky Guy broke. Lucky Guy broke. He dodges the tentacle. Archer's still here to harass a little bit more. Oh my goodness, this combination. Archer takes the hit. All right. Did we go for a swing? Ooh. Okay, he does go down. And so does Archer. Oh my gosh. The double down. Hold on. The ciphers are slow. Ciphers are slow indeed. Officer needs to get this rescue now. We're going to try to chair the Archer. I don't know if we have time to chair her, though, with the Officer coming in. Yeah, we don't have time to chair the Archer. Okay. I mean, only one person is decoding, so the ciphers are going to be really slow. Oh, my gosh. Okay, throws down the tentacle, sets up a new tentacle. Let's see. No one gets hit by it. Officer takes the hit. Okay, Lucky Guy basically needs to have the rebound of the century. Right? Archer gets up. Sets up tentacle. Wow, what a good play. What a good play from the Archer. Walked towards him when he used the tentacle and then crossbowed to walk backwards. Beautiful play from this Archer, dude. That comes with experience, dude. That's how you know that comes with experience. These survivors are so incredibly good. Like, but this is why I like matchups like these, where they're just so close and so intense, but there's like a lot of back and forth between either side. They've burned a lot of resources, though. Lucky Guy has nothing except for Flywheel. Archer has nothing except for Flywheel. Let's see here. No Flywheel from the Lucky Guy, though. No Flywheel. This should be a draw, though, because they still have a good amount of items. Unless he chases Archer. TP is ready. Will he TP? I don't know. Will he insta-TP? Archer's not on a Cypher. Nobody's on a Cypher, so he's not going to insta-TP. But the Tentacle's going to reveal the Archer. That Cypher's 50. Yeah, she's got to leave it. Now, the issue is Archer has no self-heal, so he can actually use that to his advantage and get the win here. Despite all the harassment and good rescues, this could very well be a win for the Feaster. But then again... wait, her Cypher's only 20. Never mind. Okay, so they got the last Cypher. Flywheel. That is going to be the hit. They can't pop in time. It looks like the officer is going to have to rescue. Oh, they want to heal first. Okay, but if he TPs, he probably wouldn't. Oh my gosh, he's going to TP. So that they have to pop. Ooh. Yeah, that was good game sense from this Feaster, making it very difficult now. Because now one person has to, this is really smart. What the Feaster can do is go for the Meteor and then go back for the officer. No, he's committing to the, yeah, go back for the officer. But then if he chases the officer away, now Meteor will have to come in for the rescue. But then again, he could also force it with Watch. This is the power of Watch. He does have Dungeon as well. They should be able to manage a draw here. Because now Feaster has to go back to respect the Meteorologist rescue, right? Because he doesn't know for sure. He knows he's probably on the gate, but on the off chance that he's going for the Meteor, he can't take the chance and lose his draw. You have to play safe. And with no TP, the Meteor will be able to get this gate open, which means that the officer also gets the rescue onto the Archer. And the Archer just kind of brute forces it. No, the officer brute forces it to the gate. Well, the Archer goes dungeon. Oh my goodness, they're going to win. Ooh. Well, that's if the officer can... Oh my gosh. Yo! How? No, that's a win. They win. Okay, that's ridiculous. I don't know how he was able to dodge that. I don't know how. That was insane. That was genuinely insane. Oh my gosh. I don't know how he dodged both those chart attacks. Next match, we have an S-Badge Opera Singer out here. And a Prospector. And a Beep Beep. And a Merc. And an Airplanist. Gotcha. Let's see here. Yeah, this Opera had 75% win rate, so she seems pretty good. This is definitely... Yeah, that's definitely a low MS Opera, that's for sure. That looks like 20 MS right there. Chasing down Aeroplanist first. Aeroplanist rocking, most likely tied. I don't know if he's going to be able to get to this pallet here. Let's see. Ooh, she walks on through. Hover, boop, boop. That's another tricky hover. See that? He had 3 different directions on that one. That's tough. And then the refresh. I would have personally used Jetpack there again, bro. You got to burn those items to delay first hit as long as possible. I don't feel like if you're gonna do that. Oh, the Prospector stuns, and she doesn't swap. See, if this is NAEU, that Hunter swaps. They swap immediately to the Prospector. I guarantee it, bro. But we're going back for the Arrow now. Arrow's gonna jetpack all the way over here, but Opera's gonna catch up very, very fast. He should be dead unless he can win this mind game. Let's see. Shame for the Arrow. Okay, good for the Opera though, because she gets to hold on to her blink. We'll grab this Aeroplanist here. And then we'll chair him just right here. Just make it sure the chair starts as quickly as possible. Probably will try to cut off a rescuer, see where he's coming from. We see the Cypher shaking here. Gonna pressure the Beep Beep Cypher a little bit here, but we mess up a dash, which is a little unfortunate. Slows down the decoding, TP's back. Prospector's here for the rescue, if needed. But I think it's just to allow the Mercenary to come in a little bit easier. Now the cheerleader's gonna come in. What? Interesting. What is going on? Hello? Guys? Guys? Okay, I don't know what happened here. This is bad communication. Now, this is a typical NAEU game, bro. This communication is terrible. Beautiful from the Prospector. Oh my gosh. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this communication is... Oh, good blink from that Opera. I can't even lie. There's the Magnet. He's really going to try to harass an Opera, bro. He's really going to try. Okay. Nice. He's out of magnets, though. Yeah, it's really difficult to harass a 10MS Opera, bro. He's here pretending that he has a Magnet. I guess he's going to try to work on his Cypher a little bit more. Yeah, he's going to work on his Cypher a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that was not the best in the cheerleader, because I thought it was pretty obvious that you can get blocked there by a Sangria, like most hunters, so... yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. They have 300% done on Cyphers, which is very, very low. You should have 400% by the time the first person dies against an Opera. This is very, very bad. But it was also a bad communication, I think. I think the Prospector assumed that the cheerleader did not need help to get that rescue, but she definitely did. So with that stuffed rescue, it is going to be likely a win for this Opera. Yeah, even with cheerleader's buffs, it's not enough. It's not enough to make it to the pallet, unfortunately, for the cheerleader. Yeah, so next kite needs to last forever. That's like literally the only way. The next kite here, I mean, they do still have a Tide Turner, which is something. But really, the way that they win this is next kite needs to last forever. It literally needs to last forever. Merc will go for a pad here. Very good. Now, if Mercenary remains damageless, this would be like best case scenario for the survivors. But obviously, it's going to be really, really difficult. Going to give herself a little bit of a speed boost here. Just going to go down. You need to die away from the Cyphers, buddy. Die away from that Cyphers. Beep, beep. Don't let her chair near Cyphers at all. Now, what can happen here? There's one of two things. What you can do is you could TP to the Prospector, or sorry, the Mercenary, because the Prospector will probably rescue, or the Mercenary will rescue at half, and that's the concern. Because if you TP onto the Prospector, it's going to take a while to kill him because he's 2 hits. But the Merc can get the rescue at half health, so that's the thing. If this wasn't Mercenary, you'd be able to instant TP. I think Mercenary is here to feed Tinnitus and then maybe go off to get a different Cypher done. Oh, the Cypher that is at 54 is the one in reception there, and that should be GG's. Because now we just TP back to the chair, or we just use our speed back to the chair, actually. We don't even need to use the TP. I personally probably would have TP'd, but I understand the notion here. Prospector, buddy. That's greedy, bro. That's greedy. Of course she's gonna swing. Come on now. Yeah, that's one perfect example of Prospector not being the best versus Opera. She's just too fast for him. Prospector's Madness take too long to activate, and yeah. Okay, she's able to get that pallet. Let's see here. TP. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just Opera's just too fast, dude. So many characters, she's just too fast for her. Prospector's gonna try his best. He's gonna try his best. Magnet, pull. Not enough though. Yeah, he would have needed to get that body block, and then some, bro, and then some. Yeah, no more magnets. No more magnets. If this was pre-nerf Prospector from like what 8 months ago or whatever, or almost a year ago at this point actually, it would be possible maybe. But that is going to be GG's for the Opera. Okay. I don't even think I need to watch the... Yeah, he just throws a magnet and surrenders. Yep, there we go. All right, here we go. It's time for the last match. We've got Soda back here, first survivor on the server, playing the mechanic that they are the S1 for. So this is S1 mechanic, first survivor on the server, so just first and everything. We got Prospector here, Meteor with Tide, and Bald Bro as well. Shinami here again as well. This is going to be a fun match. Unfortunately, that's a Hermit match because it's going to be very, very slow pace. This goes for an instant connection, drops the bot immediately. Bot's going to go into Shack. Is he going to try to chase the bot here? He misses the shock onto the bot. Wow, that's pretty quick pallet break for a Hermit. Hold on. That's probably 1 stack of Destructive. Yeah, that's 1 stack of Destructiveness. Yep. And he's actively chasing the bot. That is very funny. He is quite literally actively chasing a bot. Oh, that is funny. Okay, there's 1 charge on the bot. I mean, the thing is, this also makes it so that the mechanic can't do anything for a while, but He's also not really chasing anybody, so yeah. This is very weird. Okay, that's the first hit. Boop, and it's, of course, it's shared damage because it's the bot. And this is the bot moves 10% slower and vaults 10% slower. It does mean that it's a little easier of a chase. Technically, the easiest chase here. There's another red onto the bot. And he's not respecting the bot at all. Bot's gonna take a hit here. Okay, but it's 3 hits for this bot. Oh my gosh. 3 hits for this gosh darn bot. But look at the ciphers, bro, and he's chasing a gosh darn bot. This is ridiculous. Okay, the bot should be dead. All right, finally the bot dies. Now the team took a decent amount of damage from that, but look at the ciphers, bro. Look at these ciphers. Not bad. He's gonna warp to the bald, bro, and he immediately sets up the smoke. Here we go. Give him the smoke, bald, bro. Give him the smoke. Get in the smoke, bald, bro. Oh, I heard that thwook. Okay, is Baldbro dead? I don't think he dies with a hit here. I think he lives barely. Yeah, he barely lives. That is a full pres Hermit at 5 ciphers though, but the ciphers aren't too bad here at all. Not too bad at all here. We're gonna set up another bit of smoke here. Let's see here. Step inside the smoke. Where is this escapologist? I like how it looks like he knows exactly where he is. That's crazy. Ah, there he is. Boop, and see ya. Okay. Lots of damage on the team, but ciphers are really good. Ciphers are really, really good. He's gonna have to connect the ciphers here again, because if he doesn't, oh boy, are the ciphers gonna be pretty cooked here. Cypher Rush was insane. Now they do have Meteor that can heal with the cloud, but that's obviously pretty tough to do right now. Meteor's gonna try to get this rescue. Does he know where the Meteor's coming from? He's breaking a pallet right now. I don't think he knows where the Meteor's coming from. There's the Prospector. I think the Prospector is bait, so that the Meteor can rescue. Yeah, Prospector is bait here. That way Meteor can get closer to the Cypher, or sorry, the chair. Boop. Picks up another red here. Interesting. Wind Blast. There he goes. Caw-caw. That's gonna be a hit onto the bald, bro. Okay. Doesn't want to Terror Shock just in case there's... I mean, I don't really think it matters at this point. He's gonna get a little extra damage here. Yeah. Little extra damage. Okay. This is really, really risky. Meteorologist needs to use her cloud here. Yep, she's using cloud for the Prospector here. While... What? Okay, the Meteor... What is happening? Okay, the Meteor is gonna heal with the cloud, and the Prospector is gonna heal her. Wait, what? Wait, this isn't right. Huh? Weird. Why? Nice timing from Shinami. Oh my gosh. Why did they failed the rescue, the double heal trick with Meteor? The Prospector should have been the one to do it, and then the Meteor should have got healed. That was weird. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, Mechanic gets the rescue. No one's gonna try to keep Baldbro alive. Baldbro should be dead here, right? Oh! He missed the pallet stun! Oh, unfortunate for Baldbro. Unfortunate for Mr. Bald. Okay, Mr. Bald is gonna go down here. And their last cipher isn't quite there yet. Last 3 ciphers are connected. 52 on the factory cipher. That's actually not so bad. Factory's pretty easy to deal with here. We're gonna heal up the Prospector with our Mechanic, while our Freerin is, or sorry, not Freerin, our Meteorologist. I like saying Freerin all the time because there's so many Freerin users, but this is not a Freerin user. We're just gonna slowly heal here, but Hermit will find them. There, they're healing. Okay, we found the Mechanic. She has body block here. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Look at the bot just sitting. Oh my gosh, double vault. Look at that. Uh-oh. But now he's gonna use the bot. Oh, he's gonna use the. Oh, he's gonna hit the bot for share damage. Oh dear. That bot's gonna live, bro. Yeah, this is the double-edged sword when it comes to bot, bro. It's a double-edged sword versus Hermit, because it can eat hits, but it can also eat hits. You know. Blue's the bot. Mechanic, be careful. Okay, flywheels. Not that it was necessary, but flywheels anyways. Cypher's 87 and climbing. They should be able to make it to endgame. This is likely a draw, but then again, does Hermit will probably have Claustro, right? Oh yeah, of course he does. Every Hermit has Claustro, bro. Every Hermit has Claustro, it seems. Gonna go for the Cypher. Prospector's probably just gonna pop here. Oh no, he's dead. Wait, no, he lives. Okay, that's fine. Drop the pallet. We have warp. We have 3 magnets. We should be able to deal with this. 3 magnets. That gate's gonna take forever to open, though, unfortunately. He's getting tinnitus from the bot. Is he gonna try to use the bot? No, he's gonna try to use the bot to... Oh, the bot's just gonna die. Okay, bot's gonna die here. Bot. Boom, died on purpose. Look at that, bro. But the warp to the mechanic here. If she gets the right color, she can maybe live. He's probably gonna red her, but Prospector can pick up red. Okay, so mechanic's gonna live, but one of them's gonna die in return. Look at the gates, bro. They're still not open. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Uh-oh. Not good, not good. Prospector dies. Mechanic has to make it to this gate, otherwise, wait, does she make it? No, she doesn't. If she had knee jerk, maybe. The gates are still not open, bro. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Bro, Shinami's been on that gate for years. Oh, yo, Hermit exit gates are disgusting, bro. With Claustro? That is disgusting. That's actually Claustro diff. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, they're still able to get a draw, but even then, dude, that is ridiculous. They were on those gates forever. Sheesh. Yo, Hermit with Claustro is disgusting, dude. It is actually disgusting. Well, I guess that's all the matches for today. That was pretty interesting, but unfortunately, no Amandas. We tried. We really did try to find a Lanterness, and there was not one gosh darn lantern, bro. We will see the light of the lantern someday, but for now, it looks like she's stuck in perma-ban jail. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye now.